Hey guys, what's up? It's New Year's Day 2010. Happy New Year's, everyone. Uh, haven't made a video in a few months, just thought I would. I just got home from work, and yeah, I guess it kind of sucks to work on New Year's Day, but it's okay. It meant that I stayed sober last night, and that's probably a good thing. So, what's happened since September? Well, I've turned 26. I had another birthday. I had another good semester at school, and I'm headed back in 5 days, a very short semester break. Working a lot at my job, still cooking. I guess that's an interesting development at work. One day, just randomly, because I've become kind of close with my boss and I trust him, I came out to him about being F to M. And, as I had suspected, he said, make sure the owners don't find out because they're very Catholic and they probably wouldn't much appreciate this, but I've worked with trans people before and I'm fine with it. He's like, whatever, you're just a normal guy to me. So that was kind of cool because at least now I know I have one ally at work, and that definitely made me feel a little more comfortable. And I'm pretty close with my immediate boss, so it was maybe just time to share that personal piece of information with him. And so uh, I'm stealth when I have to be, but I'm really, I may be one of the only trans guys out there that feel this way. Certainly feels like that sometimes, that I'm one of the only trans guys who's really not stealth and really doesn't care to be. Like, I don't want to be at school, or, it's just, for me, it feels good to acknowledge my history and where I'm coming from, and I'm not really scared of what people think of me, or if they're going to tell me I'm not a real man or whatever. I live in a pretty liberal West Coast city, and, that hasn't really happened yet. People have been really accepting, really curious, want to ask questions, but really accepting. So I feel pretty relaxed about that. Anyway, it was good to come out at work. That was a good development. School. Yeah, going back to school in 5 days, starting to freak out a little bit because I'm going to be pursuing an honors thesis, an honors project in my field, which is biopsychology or behavioral neuroscience. And I'm in year 3 and I'm starting to go, oh my god, I haven't got a supervisor or done any of the work towards that. I really need to get on developing some ideas, doing some volunteer work, and not being so sort of apathetic at school. I mean, I get really great grades, but, you know, really want to get into a grad program here in Canada, and the standards are pretty insane. Um, the competition's pretty fierce. So, yeah, just starting to think about all these kind of things. Anyway, I'm sure I'll do it. I'll figure out what I want to do it in. I think it's probably going to be in attention or some other area of cognitive science, or maybe neuroscience. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for my thesis. So that's kind of what's on my plate right now. Changes. Not a lot of changes that I've noticed in the past few months. Beard's filling in extremely slowly. Not so much change in body hair. Started to finally lose some weight by changing my diet around a bit. Kind of pursuing a vegetarian or mostly vegan diet right now. That's been good. Lost 15 pounds since probably November 1st. Lost probably 20, but gained back a bit over Christmas. Although I remained vegetarian through Christmas. I don't know how I did that, but it went alright. So, but still ate lots of junk. So, gonna try and keep pursuing weight loss for surgery and stuff like that. So I'm vegan and clean and sober and really just enjoying stuff. So life's good. One thing I was just thinking about a moment ago kind of pisses me off is I'm sitting here double bound and seeing, I always wear 2 binders to work because I have quite a large chest, and I'm noticing, I don't know if other guys notice this, but I did not sign up for this. Holy. I have to pretty much go on underworks.com every 3 or 4 months and buy 2 new binders because they seem to stretch out and warp out and wear out so damn quick. So it's really irritating having to spend, 75 bucks or so with the shipping to Canada every couple of months, 3 months, 4 months. So, yeah. Can't wait for top surgery, I'll tell you that. And at any rate, hang on. Oh. Here it is. I finally did get a letter from MSP, which is our uh, public medical insurance here in the province in Canada I live in, and that letter says that I have been granted full funding for my top surgery. They diagnosed me with gender identity disorder high intensity and recommended that the government pay for my top surgery. So that's done and done. It's quite an amazing feat. They're also going to be paying for a hysterectomy, and thankfully the wait list is a little shorter for that. Wait list for top surgery in my province, if you're getting the government to pay, is approximately 12 to 18 months once you're actually on the wait list. But endless bureaucracy and appointments to get on that wait list. So still waiting to get on that wait list in the next month or so here. Should be about a year long, maybe a little longer. But it is paid for, and I do have a date for hysterectomy, which is very exciting. So I'm going to be getting a hysterectomy and double oophorectomy removal of the ovaries on May 4th, 2010. So I'll vlog then and let you know how that goes. So that was a really exciting development for me to have that all finally come through and kind of get a first surgery date and know that that's going to happen. And of course, I'd love to have top surgery first before a hysterectomy, but it's not going to happen like that. But I still don't mind waiting a year to go see a good surgeon here and not have to fork out $8,500 or $9,000 to have my top surgery done. That was a really huge relief. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's me. That's about it. Had a good Christmas holidays with the girlfriend's family, and with my family as well. And, I don't know, always just trying to kind of foster a bond and make a connection with my girlfriend's mother and father, and because we've been together for 3 years, and they're finally starting to really take that seriously, the fact that we want to get married, and they've always been respectful of my transition and their daughter's decision to be with me, but they're really starting to see that I'm going to be around and stick around, that I love Lee a lot, so that's good. And actually on Christmas Day, her mom invited me to come with them and all their kids and spouses and that side of the family to Mexico on uh, Boxing Day 2010. So yeah, about a year from now. So that's really exciting stuff. They said they would pay for half, and they just have to save like $600 or something, and they're gonna go on an all-inclusive to the Caribbean side of Mexico. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, that's about it. I'm rambling. Not a lot else to say. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everybody has a beautiful New Year. And yeah, keep making videos, guys. Enjoy them. All right. Hope everyone's good. Bye.